So in this video, we're gonna talk about 7 reasons why the Mazda Rx8 is so difficult to turbocharge, unlike the Rx7 that came turbocharged from the factory. What's up guys, and welcome to Driven by Badness, your source of Rx8 tips, awesome DIYs, maintenance videos, ownership videos, and many more. So if this is your first time here, definitely consider subscribing. So let's start with number 1, the high compression of the rotary engine. In short, the Renesis has the highest compression of all rotary engines to date, and therefore there is a limited amount of boost you can run safely, unless you use low compression rotors to increase the boost, but this will make your car even slower before the turbo kicks in. But let me give you a practical example. This balloon represents the engine, and as you can see, the balloon is filled to the max, and this represents the compression of the engine. And there is but a tiny bit of space left for it to stretch, but if we fill it up too much, then boom, your engine will blow and your mom will be mad. So higher compression means less boost tolerance. Number 2, the Renesis has the exhaust ports in the irons and not in the rotor housing. Therefore, the exhaust gases have to flow around the corner and cannot just go straight out the side. This was done for the Euro 4 norm, so that not as much oil gets sprayed out of the exhaust. And this is also the main reason why the Renesis brakes faster in comparison to the 13B, because the worst flow keeps way more heat inside the engine, and the volume occupied by 1 kilo of hot air is greater than the volume occupied by 1 kilo of cold air, thereby further limiting the boost you could run. Moving up to number 3. As the Rx8 is a newer car, the ECU does not really want you to change anything that much, and thereby limits you to 0.5 bars of boost. An ECU you could use to get more power would cost you around 1,500 euros, and you will probably lose function of some electronics, which is not that practical, unless your Rx8 is built specifically for the track. Number 4. Because of the different iron, you cannot port the Renesis a lot before you go through the iron, so you are limited in terms of airflow in and out of the engine. And since the turbine compresses air and shoves it in the engine, there is little you can do with limited airflow space. Number 5. The lack of lubrication. Because of the Euro 4 norm, the Rx8 has a different placement of the oil injectors, and this results in a bad distribution of oil to properly lubricate the apex seals. By adding a turbo, you only increase the wear of the apex seals, due to the added lack of lubrication. You can minimize this issue by premixing, but you won't eliminate this problem. At number 6, we have the limited space in the engine bay. As you can see, the Rx8's engine bay is packed as tight as it can be. And if you tried changing your parking lights, you know the struggle. So there is not much room in the Rx8's engine bay to do a proper turbo conversion, unless you rip out a lot of stuff and relocate it somewhere else. Or you can use smaller turbo related parts, but this kind of spoils the whole point of it. And finally, to wrap it up, under number 7, we have the low money to power ratio. So because of all the engine related limitations that the Rx8 has, you'll have to spend a ton of money to install the turbo and to make it work in a reliable way. And the power gained won't be that big to justify the high cost. So that's why many people don't think it's worth it. And there you have it, 7 reasons why the Rx8 doesn't like to be turbocharged. So if you would like to add something I missed out, post it in the comment section and let us know your opinion, and I will put it in the description. So guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you don't want to miss more content like this, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video.